welcome to video 4 and custom block making. I was going to do animations, but I decided probably better to do crafting tables and recipes first. Reason is because I know you guys are making a ton of blocks, and instead of like holding off until later down the road when you got like 100 blocks, it's better to start doing the crafting recipes now when you only have like 4 or 5 blocks. That way it's easy just to keep up on the crafting recipes. So, I mean, they're pretty simple. I don't see this video lasting too long. Might be a little bit shorter than normal, so let's get into it. So the first thing we will do to make a crafting table, we will use, let's see what's going to my zombie class. There we go. So I made that green block. I will turn this into a crafting table. Now, crafting tables do have to be on, I want to say it's 1.2040 and up. But if you're using this version, you don't even have to worry about it. So we're going to go into components, and then we're going to do crafting table. So all I did was type in crafting, and then it came up right here. So I'm adding the component crafting table to this. And then we can do description. We will do custom crafting table. You can name it whatever you want. Grid size, we will do 3. And crafting tags. Now this is really cool. So in recipes, there is all these tags. So we can make it so it's like a crafting table. We can make it look like, we'll run like a furnace, stone cutter, blast furnace, depending on what style that you want to make this. What we are going to do is we're going to make a complete custom one. We can actually make a brand new crafting table that with brand new items that you can only craft at this crafting table. If you just want it like a generic crafting table, you just hit this, then any crafting table will work. Or the same with anything else in here. So, let's go with the crafting table. Actually, no, we're going to make our custom one. I am sorry. So we'll go with 0, and then we will just do forge. Boom. Now we are done with this. You could also have multiple tags. Like you can make this a forge, and then you could also make it craft anything normal with a crafting table also. But we're just going to keep it strictly forge, just like demonstrate how it works. Now we need to make a crafting recipe. Now there's 2 ways of doing a crafting recipe. There's the really easy way that you do it online, or there's the VS way, which is all manual coding it, or there's the bridge way. Typically I do the online one, but I'm just going to show you bridge real quick, and then I will show you the using the website. And I'll even post a website in the what channel is it called? The add-on programs. That way it'll be in here. In fact, I will do that now. I think it's this one. Yeah. We'll just leave this web page up. I'm going to stick it right here. Boom. I also have this website in the YouTube description. So let's get to it. The first step, we will do new file. And then what's cool is it's automatically going to make us a recipe folder in here, so we don't even have to worry about that. We got to go down here to recipes. And then we're going to name our recipe. We will make the 6-sided block recipe. Now, depending on what style that you're doing is what kind of what template you want to use. Like shaped is like all of your shaping, like ones that you have to have it in like a required shape just to craft it. Shapeless is pretty much generic now for Bedrock. But that just means you can just put it in anywhere in the crafting table and it'll craft it. Furnace, kind of, all these are kind of self-explanatory. So we'll just do a shapeless one. We'll do create. So we're just going to click that just for the newest format version. I mean, we could boost it up, but there really hasn't been any changes in the crafting table menu that I'm aware of. I'm just going to do the zombie identifier 6-sided block. I'm using the actual block identifier here. You could actually make this identifier anything you want, but just to keep it simple, we'll do it this way. So then description, we're done with that. Now we need to go into Minecraft recipes. So go in here, go in ingredients. We're just going to make it something simple, dirt. Now you can get into some complex stuff like, there's some that use like data variants, and that's when it's really useful to use the website because it actually tells you what the data variant is. But we'll do 2 dirt. So we're just going to do Minecraft dirt, and we can literally add up to like 9 items. I want to say is the max a crafting table can do. Yeah, but we'll just do 2 instead of having like like 1, 2 for each dirt. We could actually make it simple for us and go like this. Now this one you can only do on the well, I'm not 100% sure if you can do count on the website or not either, but we can just do count 2, and this means it requires 2 dirt to craft a 6-sided die. Now, we are not finished yet, because we have tags. This tags right here is how you tell what this recipe belongs to. So we created a custom one called the Forge. So now this block is the only block that can craft this block here. But we are not done yet. We also need a result. Group, typically I just do custom blocks. And result, we could do 0. And then now we need to put in our block identifier, because that's going to be the result of this crafting table. You can even do count, and then like I said, some blocks have a data. You can even make a crafting recipe craft multiple items, I think. Actually, no, scratch that. I've never actually tried that, but it does let us add. Let's give it a try. I'm kind of curious. Zombie experimented on a tutorial video. Doesn't surprise me. Now, if we are doing 1, we honestly don't need a count. If you're doing more than 1, then you need a count. Like this dirt is 2. Now, technically, we could have 1 and 2, but just to save coding space, I just put a count 2. So I'm not sure. We might break the game doing this. It might give us a couple errors because I've never thought about doing more than 1 item on a crafted. There's not even a space for it, so I think it's going to give us issues. So let me start up Minecraft here. It did give us errors. We got the error of creator doesn't support multiple output types for result in shapeless. So no big deal. So that just means it doesn't work. You see our green block right here. If we click on it, it is now a custom crafting table. And we should not get a result here because of that error. It does actually. Okay, it still technically works, but it gives us that error. It just doesn't craft the other thing. Well, cool. Now that this works, look at this. So we'll do the crafting table, normal one, because that is a custom crafting table with a custom tag. This does not work. It will only work in this table because this recipe only calls for the forge. Now you can make that recipe call for multiple tags too, like you can make it work in a smoker and in a furnace, just like a natural game. So that is the bridge way of doing things for a recipe. So I'm going to exit on Minecraft. Now we are going to go in here and fix that. One little error just so we don't get it. It was worth a shot. I was kind of curious what would happen, what kind of error code it would give us. So now that we got this recipe, let's make another recipe for the 3-sided block. But we are going to go into that web page. So this web page makes crafting really simple. This is actually what I started using. But the first thing you need to do is go in here, switch it to Bedrock. Make sure you do this first, or it's just gonna like you'll just have to redo everything. Here we need to type in identifier, so we'll pull up our bridge. We are gonna do the 3-sided block. Copy that identifier, and then we will go back into our website. So yeah, we put our identifier right there, and then let's see. The only thing now, this is where we pick shapeless or exactly where it's placed. If you notice right here's the hard code. This is what it looks like in VS. So we'll just do the same, shapeless. One thing useful about it being exactly where it's placed is you can have multiple recipes with the same exact material, but you just have to use it in different positions. So we're just going to make it simple. Actually, no, let's make it a shape, because we already did a shapeless one, so we'll do exactly where it's placed. So now we need to add the item because we're making a custom block. It's not a generic recipe. So our item name is three-side block. Our ID, we'll do Control V. This is our ID. Now it does want to do select texture. This is not 100% required, but you just want to go into your Mojang. We never link this up in here, so I will actually show you the easy way of doing that after this. Actually, I'll make a separate video on that, like just a standalone video, just so you guys can find it real quick. But so we'll go into ZombieCraft texture. Actually, I'm not working in the ZombieCraft pack. I'm doing zombie class textures blocks. Hey, look, there's all my textures, and just pick a blue. Like I said, this texture really does not matter. All that texture does is add it to this screen right here. As you can see, I've had other ones that I've done. But it does need something, or it'll just come like this. Like this one, I didn't add any textures because I was just lazy. This one I did. That is all it does. It just makes an icon here. If you don't type in a texture, it comes up like this. But it still says the name, and it still codes this correctly. So we are going to do, we'll do a shape one. We are going to require, this is going to be our output. And then we will make it one spruce slab. I think that one has an addenda. Yep, see how that one has a data? Then we will do a chisel just for the fun of it, because I think that one is a data. Cool. Now, as you can see, this code's a completely different than a shapeless. It actually has a pattern. But what's nice about Bridge and Visual Studio, it does all this for you. So then once we get that done, we are done. That is it. Then you can even pick, before you do this, you could pick what crafting table you want. The only limitations that this has, this does not have the Bruin stand. You can craft a recipe of the Bruin stand on Bridge, just not on this website. And this one requires, anytime you use a smithing table, it requires a, what do you call that? Netherite ore. You can't use anything else on there, unfortunately. So it's very picky. So that's why if you plan on doing something like this, it's better just to make your own crafting table. So let's get to it. We'll just download our file. It sticks it in here, and we do need to link that so we can put this in the right area. So let's do this the easy way. So how to find where your files are saved at. So right here is your pack. All we got to do, we can do Open Explore. Boom, right here's all of your packs. Now this is what I recommend doing, is going to, backing up to Mojang, right click, then add this to quick access bar. Mine is already right here in the quick access bar, but it will just literally pin it right here. That's how easy it is. And then you can just always click this and it takes you to your developmental and behavior packs. Anytime that you're coding a pack, it's going to be in your developmental. Later down the road, I will make a video how to transfer this into an actual pack so you can actually install it into a world or like a realm, or give it out to people. So we're going to go, what were we doing? Recipes, that's right. So we download it, so File Explorer, open up two screens. Right here is our new recipe. So we're going into our pack, which is Zombie Class Pack. And then this is on the resource side. You got to make sure you're in the behavior side. So to make this simple, go in here, behavior side, click on recipes, just click on a recipe that you already coded, reveal in File Explorer, bam, right there's your recipe file and your behavior. Then click and hold this, drag, boom. Now if we look in Bridge, oh no, it's not there. What do? We click the refresh button, and then boom, it is there. So we can go here, click in here. I'm loading up Minecraft. So now we did a regular crafted table on that. So what was the recipe? 3-sided die. Boom. So result. We should actually be able to look it up. What is that? Oh yeah, to do any like major recipes in the crafting table, you have to look up a recipe at least. Got to be in survival. Right, there's our 3-sided. See, look, it is requiring the slab to be there, and then the chisel stone to be there. So yeah, I guess pretty much all Minecraft does set in place. So yeah, that is covering custom crafting tables. That is covering custom recipes, and also having special crafting tables that you can only use certain recipes on. That is the basics. Once you know those basics, you can do any crafting table out there. You can code the brewer station. I mean, it's all very simple. So have fun, go experiment, make other crafting tables, do a brewer stand. Let me know if you guys have any difficulties, and let me know what you think. Like and share. Thank you guys.